All right, let's go again. Quadratic. We are going to do inverse function and we are going to do restrictions. So I'm going to go through everything again. Y equals negative x squared. X equals negative y squared. Y squared is equal to negative x. Square root both sides. Y is equal to plus minus the square root of negative x. Now what? Is this possible? If I have a negative number in a square root, then I would have a error message on my calculator. But what would happen if I have a square root of a minus x? That means that I would have the square root of positive x. So over here, I write a statement that says x must be less than or equal to 0. Because if it's a minus number, then that is a true statement. If it's minus a negative number, then it's a true statement. But if it is minus a positive number, then it's an unreal number. So first of all, please remember to input that. Okay, now let's go ahead and sketch and then we can get to the restrictions. All right, so there we go. We've got our sketch. F of x is an upside down parabola and the f minus 1 is the blue one, which is on the left hand side on the negative section. Okay, let's do some restrictions. So our possible restrictions, okay, our aim of the restrictions is to make everything a function. So whatever is not a function, we want to remove. So what are we going to do? Remember, there are two possible scenarios. Okay, so our two scenarios are on the right, one looks like that and like that. And our second scenario would be one looks like that. Oh, but now we're on the other side of the, hold on, because now we're dealing with the upside down. So it's going to be like this. Or it's going to be on the right hand side. Like that and like that. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. So let's do our first one. Two separate items to make them functions, right? So the first one is going to be the f and then the f minus 1. If we're saying domain for both of them, it's going to be, we're working here right now. So domain is your x values. X's are negative, so x is less than equal to 0. And over here at the bottom, x is less than equal to 0. That's our first option. Our range over here is going to be y values. Y is negative, so y is less than equal to 0. Y is less than equal to 0. Okay, this is all scenario number 1. Now let's do scenario number 2, and that would be f and f minus 1. Okay, so domain and range. For the black one, so we're here. If we're looking at the black graph, x values are positive. So x is greater than equal to 0. Whereas the blue one, the x values are negative. And for the range over here, on the black one, y values are negative. And on the blue one, on the y is positive. Domain and range, those will be your various restrictions. Okay, so I hope you understood how to do an inverse quadratic in terms of equation, sketching, and then limiting the functions so that, or limiting the graphs so that they are actually both functions at the same time.